Okay, so this is the first video at this new setup. This is just my airbrush painting station. First up, oh man. Oh gosh. We're doing Shadow the Hedgehog. Now I got this guy super long time ago and I never opened him because, I don't know. I just had so many ideas of what I wanted to do. Like I wanted to 3D print him a bunch of accessories. Like give him the San Francisco Bridge. Wow, he looks amazing. He looks so good. What the heck? He looks better than the Sonic, I think. Pop his head off to get that plastic. Oh my god. He looks so good. There we go. Oh, I thought this was a gun at first. I was like, oh, they give him like a drill or a pistol, but no, that's just his alternate leg for when he's running. Then he only gets one alternate face, which is kind of a shame, but I think the two that he comes with is fine. This feels like the easy version of the Sonic Nendoroid, because that one had very limited accessories. Ooh. The red Chaos Emerald. Wait, where's his other hand? Does he only come with one open hand? Wow, this really feels like the easy version. Or the light version, or whatever they called it. Wow, he doesn't come with two flat hands. He just comes with the one. That's pretty whack. Maybe they weren't expecting this to sell well, and maybe that's why they didn't give him the accessory. Or maybe they're planning on releasing another version in the future. I do like the Nendoroid stands. They are pretty good, in my opinion. They're usually pretty tight out of the box. And then it'd be cool if he came with like folding arms. Cause he's always in that moody. He's always kind of moody and just folding his arms or whatever. Camera was kind of out of focus this entire time, but this looks really, really good. Let me try taking off his face. Gotta take off the top part. Oh, that's really tight. That's good though. There we go. There's the angry face. That looks pretty cool. That's pretty good for this figure. And it just sits in his hand. Whoa, what the heck? There's no hole. I think the other emeralds have a hole at the bottom. So that way you can put it on a peg or put it on a stand, but this one doesn't, which is really, really whack. That's really lame. I don't know what it is, but it does feel better than the Sonic. How well does it just sit in here? Oh, it sits in the hand pretty well. What a shame there's no, like, you can't grab it or anything. Like, you can use some blue tack, I guess, and just have him hold it like this. But that's kind of lame. Wish there was like more like an actual gripping like he does in the game. And then now we're gonna do his alternate leg, which is this piece right here. Wait, is that not an alternate leg? Oh no, it wasn't. So he doesn't have an alternate leg. Wait, what? Oh, so this is an alternate arm. This piece right here. If you want him to have a bent arm while he's running or something. I guess he doesn't really bend his knees when he's like running. Still not great. Maybe he doesn't have like the bent knee. I don't know. I feel like there can be a bit more detail on the foot, no? Like, isn't there some silver underneath, or is it all gold? Like, I think it's like gold and black underneath the foot. Okay. He's going back there for now. Okay, this guy I bought like a month ago. From Target or GameStop, I don't remember. Maybe Walmart? I do like the shoulder though. That's like a ball. Oh, it gives a lot of range in there. That's really nice. I feel like, are they supposed to be this skinny, like hip-wise? feel like their hips are super, super tiny. I feel like his hips are super tiny. Like they're supposed to, I guess they come out like a decent amount, but I feel like they're supposed to come out even more than that. Oh, and also they don't come forward at all. What the heck? Are they stuck inside or something? Oh, it's like you're grinding the plastic up against it to get it to bend it, to move its leg forward, which feels really nasty. Like these are supposed to be like acrobatic droids that are like super elite. I guess they can do that. Like they have a wide open when their legs are at 90 degrees or at 45. Yeah, that's better. They have that wide open stance. Oh, the head is really nice too. The way it goes up, goes forward, and it can, oh gosh, almost broke it. But yeah, it has a lot of decent neck articulation, which is nice. The feet don't feel that good though. Like it's super, like the peg is kind of like stuck in there. Like oh, there you go. Finally rotated. These droids are like my favorite because I remember like the first time I watched like Star Wars: The Clone Wars when they ambushed that outpost with the clones. These guys were so cool. And also the blade is super basic and pink. Like, isn't it supposed to be gray? Okay, moving on. Boom. I got this guy along with the droid. Now let's get him open. Man, I've been waiting on this for so long. And man, he is massive. Holy.
And you know what else is massive?
Okay, I had to take him out one leg at a time. But man, I have not played Spider-Man 2. I'm waiting for it to go on sale on PC, like to drop to $40, and then I'll pick it up because I don't know. I really don't like paying full price for games, especially for something that like has like so many mixed reviews. I feel like, but apparently Venom is like the best thing in this game. I think I have my Spider-Man. Yes, I had my Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man. Oh my god. This is insane. I think this is the SH Figure Arts, and even the SH Figure Arts is pretty small. I think this guy's like 5.5 inches or something like that. Like it doesn't really go well with like the MCU figures, really. Like his head is too small, and like his just overall proportions are really small for Peter, who's supposed to be like, I don't know, like 6 feet tall in the game, or 5'10", 5'11". He just is like really tiny of a figure, and so he looks even smaller next to, oh my god, he's barely at his hip. That's so good. I'm so glad that Marvel actually gave us like a full scale, like basically 1/12 scale of Venom, like a true 1/12 scale Venom. I wish they would do some of the other costumes and Venoms from that game, and just the villains as well. Like we definitely need some of the villains from what is it, Insomniac? No, Naughty Dog? Who's in charge? Just from that company's, it's not Naughty Dog, it's Insomniac, isn't it? Yeah, Insomniac. Like to get the Rhino from them or the Scorpion from them would be so good. There you can see the side-by-side comparison. What the fuck? I wish he had one more set of hands. I'm always so greedy. Oh no, I think this one's fine. Like this is like a fine enough gripping hand where he can just kind of grab Peter by the leg or something. This is a very lazy pose. Oh, maybe you can grab him by the head. It seems like almost a perfect, oh man, this is perfect. Oh my god. And just put his arm here. I mean, look at that. The fact that you can grab his head is like so perfect. Like his head fits perfectly inside the palm is so good. The alternate head, man, I'm excited about this. Let me see. Oh, it has a ton of neck articulation. Like there's a big gap here. This is really nice. Boom. That's so good. Bam, look at that. He can just grab Spider-Man full on arm fully extended and it doesn't fall. Like there's no risk of it like falling out or the arm giving out, which is really impressive. There is one issue that I have. I do like the spider logo. Many people dislike it because it's the one that Scorpion had for a long time. But I think it looks good here. And I think on the shoulders, they did a really good job on this hinge here to make it look really good and still be connected. But this hinge, this is backwards? No, this is backwards. But this hinge just does not want to go forward. Like you just push it down and it just bounces back up. Like it's almost like a feature. So if it could just like, if like the hinge inside could just like lock forward a bit and then, because it feels like it's all it wants to give, but it's just like, I don't know if it's just like an issue with mine or is it just like a common thing where it actually doesn't go forward. So I'm wondering where I'm gonna put this guy. He might go on my MCU shelf, I'm not sure. I might form a specifically like a PS4 Spider-Man shelf just because there's so many more figures coming out for him and I have a decent amount already. I have like the anti-ox suit, so I might have to make my own shelf for PS4 Spider-Man, Insomniac Spider-Man. Oh my god, I didn't even go over the rest of the accessories. This is the tentacle hand. And I think it goes on both hands. I've only seen it, I think most people pose it on one hand, but there we go. It goes on both. If I had a mouse, I can put them in this one too. Let's just put Spider-Man in here to see how it looks. Oh man, this is already looking so good. Look at that. And it's pretty stiff too, like it's not flimsy plastic. And then you can turn it at the wrist. That's impressive. I'm not touching the arm, I'm just holding the figure. And the arm is just staying in place, like it is sagging a little bit. But this is like super extended. Let me see if I move it up. Like the figure's moving, but not the arm. Oh, the arm is slightly giving, I think. No, I think it's holding the same position, like it's not falling over, which is really impressive. It can hold like a full figure. Granted, this is like a figure art, so it's a little bit thinner, a little bit lighter. It's still pretty cool. And then here is, I think it goes on this one. Yeah, it definitely does. Oh, it goes inside the teeth. Wow, that's smart. Oh my gosh. Is it this way? Am I tweaking? No, it has to be this way. Oh, the arm just came out right there. Damn. Some people have taken pictures with this and it looks so good. I like both heads. It's kind of hard to decide which one I would prefer. Maybe the tongue out one, because it looks just so gnarly and so cool there. And now the arm is given a little bit over time. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, I have no idea what's in this one. I think this is Spider-Man related. Boom, 3 of them. Wow. So why did I buy 3 of these? The reason is because I want to swap out the hands. I saw a mod on Instagram where a guy took 3 of these, and these were on sale, I think, for like 13 bucks each, and they were originally like $50 or $40 at release. So I bought 3 of them so that way I can swap out all the Spider-Man arms for the bare arms, naked arms that are popping out. So yeah, that's like one of my projects that I'm working on. I want to do the 90s cartoon first Spider-Verse version. Let me just pop one of these open. From what I saw on the tutorial, it was pretty easy. I think a lot of people are still holding out for Hasbro to make like a proper version. Okay, here's the Morbius capes. been wanting a Morbius figure because he's just in so many, like he has so many team ups and so many stories that he's in. Oh wow, this is so gummy. Like it does not want to bend whatsoever. There we go. This is so gummy. This is like the cheapest plastic Hasbro could use. What the? This feels like a very cheap figure. Even the body mold. How old is the body? Wow, no shoulder joints. No shoulder hinge. Face is decent, I think. Is this supposed to be like that? That massive stab wound in the back? It's really deep in there. Maybe these are factory rejects or something? I don't know. Wow, you see, this hinge does not want to bend whatsoever. Like, it bends on the top one, but it doesn't want to move on this bottom one. Like, you really gotta... It's barely going. Like, it's just kind of frozen. There we go. Maybe that's why I was able to get them for so cheap. And the hinge on the ankle. There we go. Did not want to go. It does not want to go. It's not going. Okay. We're just gonna leave them there. And now, Spider-Man. This is my first time getting my hands on this figure. It's not that good. Giant red pegs. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 2 body, I think. Yeah, this is not a good figure, I feel like. But I think it'll work fine for a custom 6-arm Spider-Man. All you have to do is like crack the torso, which is apparently not that bad. It's like relatively easy on this figure. And then there you just crack the torso on the other ones, but you don't have to really worry about the quality. And then just shave off the peg for the shoulder joint on the Spider-Man, because the pegs on these spare arms are way shorter than the actual original Spider-Man arms. Okay, that's pretty much it for this guy. Wait, he doesn't come with alternate hands? What? What? Oh wait, yes he does. Oh my god, I got worried. I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of Amazing Spider-Man 2 figures. But yeah, he has a pair of fists and a pair of flipping hands. Finally got a good guy in the background. Oh, Shadow's a good guy too, but you know, not all the time. And not originally. I'm gonna have to find the one with the best body, because like the leg on this one is just kind of like weird. Like it's like, see how bent it is? I wouldn't be surprised if these are like, no, these are the right. This is so weird. Why is it like that? It was like printed at like an Angor or something. It was like made at an Angor or something. Look how bent it is. It's just so weird. Okay, this figure sucks, but it'll be fine for custom, I think. Especially since I'll just have him like flipping his arms around. He's standing like he has to pee. What the? It's like he has to pee or something. Okay, we're just gonna put him there. And Morbius. Put the flying cape on him. Okay, moving on to something else. I think this is from eBay for sure. Oh, I completely forgot about this. This is the CT Toys Spider-Man. I'm worried because apparently there's bootlegs of this bootleg. So hopefully I got the good one. This one does say CT Toys in front. I feel like if you're just a bootleg, it says CT down here as well. So I'm worried. I don't know, I got this like before. There was a ton of bootlegs of the bootleg. I forgot why I got this guy though. Black paint on him is really good. Oh wow, that feels good. Nice. The joints are so tight. Like not tight in like a, not so tight that it's like unbearable, but these are good joints. These are almost as good as the original. Some paint there on the hinge. The hip feels good. That hip feels better. This knee feels good. Ankle feels good. I feel like the wrist has a little bit less articulation. Like the ball is like a little bit deeper. That feels good. This feels good. Wow, this feels like pretty much as good as the original. The joints feel like dirty. Like it's hard to explain. Like there's a little bit of uneven resistance. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Like they just feel like the plastic isn't as smooth as the original. Like it feels like dust got stuck in the joint, kind of. The neck doesn't have as much forward impact, I feel like. But the top part is still good. Damn, this is really nice. I have 2 original Mayfix Spider-Man. Oh, the paint is like not aligned properly. You can't really see, like you can see the indents of the paint, and then the actual paint is like slightly off by like a millimeter, maybe even less. Wow. I think originally I was gonna buy these and then drill holes in them so that way I can have a 6-armed Spider-Man, but like a higher quality one. But now I have this. But now I have like this one over here. And so I think I want to do Doc Ock with this body. Not Doc Ock. The Spider-Man with the 4 mechanical legs that he got from Doc Ock. Maybe that version or another version. I'm not sure. I forget what was the original plan. I bought him like maybe like 3 months ago. Maybe longer. He is shorter for sure than the original Spider-Man. He's actually the size of this like SH Figure Art Spider-Man. I want to keep his accessories separate because I don't want him to get mixed up with the real one. Okay, next package. Okay, I know what this is. Oh wow, it actually comes. Wow, this is actually really good gift wrap or bubble wrap. Boom. Did I mean to buy this? I thought I got the all black version. Okay, upon checking, I didn't get the all black version. I got this version, which still works. The goal for this figure is to make my own custom Grim Reaper. Or is he just called Reaper? I completely forget. This is also a project that I've had in the works, in my plans, in my head for like a super long time. There's so many 3D prints on Etsy that I've been looking at so I can complete this project. Man, this has pretty decent articulation. I feel like, does it have enough like turn? Like it turns this way and then doesn't want to turn this way. It might just be like some hot water or something. A little bit of paint smudge right there. But that just might be for being in packaging for so long. How does he size up next to CT Toy Spider-Man? He's gigantic in comparison. This is like a barely 5-inch figure, I feel like. And then here is the Hasbro Spider-Man, 6-armed Spider-Man. These two are around the same height. This guy's just standing weird because of his legs. And then Morbius is around the same height. His legs are kind of splayed out, so. The amount of hands that he comes with is pretty impressive. Here are just 2 like cupping hands for binoculars maybe? I don't know, for cupping something. And then here's 2 more sets of hands, 2 like holding hands, or this might be for a knife. This as well. And then a pair of fists. And then he comes already with 2 trigger hands, which is really nice. This is really good. And he comes with a gun, which is a really nice gun. It's really impressive. Comes with a tiny magazine or a clip. And slots in really nicely. Like it's nice and firm in there. Like you can take some effort to take it out, but it's not impossible. And then an alternate face. Also this base, if you want that. I'm not a fan of like the bases that come with action figures, which is kind of not my style. There we go. This is a smaller company. They do only Kickstarter, I believe. I think they have like limited runs and whatever, occasionally. I do wish he came with a knife. Because he has like this knife holding hand with no knife, but I think the amount of accessories, this is supposed to be like an army builder. So you're supposed to get this one in addition to a bunch of other figures. And then the main characters, it's a long, like the main characters have like their extra accessories. This is like kind of like a filler. He looks like a pretty cool mercenary. Okay, moving on to the next box. I don't know if this is actually from Big Bad Toy Store or if this is just like a repurposed box. Oh shit, I might have scratched the figure inside, the box inside. Knocked over a bunch of stuff. This is the Rockman Mega Man. Wow. I completely forgot that this was already shipped because it was like in my... Whoa, he looks pretty decent. I think his head is a little big. Kind of crazy that they ship it in this like perfectly sized box. Like there's some clearance on both sides, but barely any. Can't even get your finger in there. You just gotta push it out from behind. Okay. Let's get this guy open. Oh, and he's vacuum sealed? Wow, that's nice. I don't even want to open this, honestly. Because it's packaged so nicely. There he is. Instruction manual. And he fell out. Wow, he feels really nice. The die cast on his feet is a nice touch. Joint feels good. Hips feel a little tight already. Doesn't want to really go back as much. There we go. A lot of engineering in this tiny little figure. I don't like the hands too much. The hands are a little too adult, too masculine for him. I feel like his hands are supposed to be a little bit more soft. His face looks a little weird. Oh, die cast up here as well. Okay, does this come out? No. Not a lot of, oh, okay, there you go. You gotta force the pivot there. The rotation there. That's cool. The E-Tank accessory. The blaster, cannon. Oh, do you take this off? What the heck? And then the actual blast. And then here is the alternate face. He has some blue eyeliner here, eyeshadow here. And then the alternate hands. Here's the instruction booklet. I actually have to look at this because comes with a warranty. Nice. I'm not sure how to take them apart. Oh, there's magnets on his feet. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, so that's how you replace the face. It's not very, like this super thin plastic here. It looks like thicker on camera than it is in person. Is how you pull, you gotta pull the bottom by both of the ears and then this top part as well to remove the face. Now we're gonna put the alternate face and then you close it. Mine has a bit of a gap right there. I'm pushing as deep as I can, and that gap is like still there, which is a shame. I think this figure looks pretty good. I think I prefer my Sentinel still. I mean, I definitely prefer my Sentinel still, and I might prefer it more over my Jada, which is crazy. And I might prefer it over D-Arts. No, this is definitely better than D-Arts Mega Man. So you do have to take off. You do have to take off this barrel right here, but I don't even know how. It's like there's nothing to grip onto. Like I have nails, and there's nothing for me to grip onto. Oh, I guess you just kind of force it off. And there you go. Now you have the blast effect. And let's see, how do you take off the arm? Ooh, there you go. This, I don't know, this feels more fragile than the Sentinel. Even though the Sentinel is like smaller, I think. And doesn't have any die casts. Okay, now this doesn't want to go in. Don't really like the hands, especially this open hand. This looks too big for Mega Man. Like I know in some of the artwork, he has like these big hands, especially in like Marvel vs. Capcom. He has these big hands. These look too masculine, no? Like too human-like. This is like regular human hand used as a model with the knuckles and everything. These are more like square, like robot-like. I don't know, like more cartoony. Legitimately, he does look good next to the Spider-Man because he looks like Marvel vs. Capcom. Like the size of him and everything. I don't know. The proportion on him looks more like Marvel vs. Capcom than just a regular generic comic book Spider-Man. He is better in the sense that he comes with more accessories. Like he comes with the blast effect, he comes with the E-tank, and he comes with the die cast and the magnets in the feet. But I think I definitely still prefer my Sentinel, and I think I prefer my Jada as well. I'm saying all these negative things about this one when I already kind of saw in pictures that I wasn't gonna like him. I already knew that I didn't like the hands. But the reason I pre-ordered him is because of the alternate versions that are coming out, which I think look really, really cool, and I feel like we haven't gotten a high quality version of them. But now with the Demimis, or whatever it's called, Demis.
Today marks the last day of the so-called de minimis exemption.
Classification or packages, it's now going to be super expensive to import figures, so I think I'm just gonna cancel them unless they're already here. I'm just gonna go on Big Bad Toy Store and just cancel any like figures that are coming from Japan, because apparently you have to pay $80 is kind of like the minimum per item that comes into the US, and I definitely don't want to pay an additional $80 on top of like a $50 or $40 figure. It's just really, really whack. I don't know what I bought of that was 3. Oh, my last Ami order, and Japan Post actually suspended shipping to the US.
Oh my god.